I'm going to talk to you guys about my parents. My parents were hippies, exhibitionist hippies, to be honest with you. Me and my brothers, when we were growing up, we would get up on my dad's knock on the door the first time. And the reason why we used to do that is because it was a house coat issue that my dad had. If he came in the second time, he came into your room to wake you up and give you a little Charlie horse. Now the Charlie horse didn't bother us. What it was my dad loved this one house coat that he had. It was a kimono, but it wasn't a male kimono, it was a female kimono. So it only came up to his inner thigh. So when he would knock on the door, we would spring up on the first go at it. And if we didn't spring up on the first go at it, you had his dick and balls in your face, waking you up with a Charlie horse. You know, it was my version of a teabag back then. My mom was a practical joker. Me and my brothers used to bug my mom. My dad's 40th birthday, we were bugging her to help him decorate and all that. So my mom got us to blow up some balloons. And me and my brothers are blowing up these balloons and we're wiping our mouths and she's just laughing and getting harder as we're blowing it up, and we're like looking at her like, what is wrong with these balloons, Mom? Like, these balloons are greasy. Yeah. My mom got all three of us to be blowing up condoms. Yeah, that's how I learned what a condom was. Now, I told this joke, I was telling these stories to my son, he was 22 at the time, and he turned around and looked at me and said, Dad, that's parental abuse. I said, no, that's a learning lesson. And he's like, how the f*** is that a learning lesson? I said, well, when I turned 40, your mom used dry condoms, and you've never seen me in a half robe, have you? And he's like, okay, but that's still parental abuse, right? A week later, I get, you know how people will leave like a pamphlet out on the, a table, like when I was a kid, I used to leave out like toys that I wanted from the Sears catalog. And my son had left out a book that said, Young Adults of Immature Emotional Parents. Okay, you weren't born by baby boomers, raised by baby boomers. So I went on Amazon, and then the next week he had a book show up for him, and it was called Move Out, Young Adult's Guide to Moving on Your Own. So, now,